Hey guys, we probably a little loud, right? So I'm sitting here doing hang on a second, sorry about that. I was gonna make a video on our latest mail haul. Haven't received any mail in a few weeks, and I should have already made this video. It's coming up, so I apologize for the delay. Got a couple of gifts from some viewers, and I need to acknowledge that, and some really nice postcards from viewers. I was a little under the weather for a week and a half there. I got no excuse, just busy, right? So I've been promising a video on your own authority business. Not really sure how to handle that. I was going to discuss bank account numbers with you, but I really cannot do that because I didn't work from December the 12th was my last day working period, pretty much, because December 12th I came home, called Landstar, was going to give them a notice. They didn't want a notice, so I was on vacation anyway. I was going to stay on vacation, so basically I was on vacation from December the 12th to January the 3rd. So it's not really, I can't really give you good checkbook numbers for what it cost me to get my first month of operation with my own authority, because 3 weeks of that was vacation, and also there's going to be a transition time, so I guess you probably could, but there's no good baseline for a checkbook balance number. I guess what I can tell you is that if I chose not to do a factoring company. I will make a video on why I made that decision, because we'll go in detail about the fees. So we get sidetracked with ramblings. I should have made notes. So basically, anyway, I really apologize for not giving you hard baseline numbers. I can tell you that, because it's going to vary on a lot of things. Your household expenses. Say I'm a sole provider. I'm a single income household. So my trucking pays for everything: household expenses, personal expenses, trucking expenses. So everyone's situation will be different, so to say it's going to cost you $6,000 for a month of operating expenses would just be crazy, because it might cost you $12,000, it might cost you $20,000. I mean, everyone's hard baseline numbers are different. So I can tell you that a factoring company, like my very first load was for Coveted Transport. It only took me 23 days to get that check. But during that 23 days, now you got to keep in mind: can you afford your truck payments, your insurance, your operating cost, your fuel expenses? The list is huge, right? So you got to have that capital up front to survive that first 30 days. After that first 30 days, the money should start rolling in. Now this is without a factoring company, okay? Don't mistake the two. And then the second run I ran was for a Landstar Express America. They do not participate in quick pay programs. So it took me 36 days. I just got the check today for my second load. So, and then that took me to Atlanta. So then I ran local runs for about a week, which was a combination of Landstar corporate. Let's just call it corporate, because you got Inway, you got Ranger, you got different agencies within Landstar, and C.H. Robinson loads. Now both those companies participate in quick pay. Landstar's quick pay program is 1.5%. It is quick pay. I mentioned in a video that their quick pay is not quick pay. It is a quick pay. Usually if you scan a bill in on Wednesday, you get paid for it on Friday. So it's about a 2-day turn. It does happen. It is true, legit. I was just frustrated over the 2 loads that were Landstar Express America that does not participate in quick pay. C.H. Robinson charges 2%. So everybody charges a different fee. 1.5% for Landstar, 2% for C.H. Robinson, and so on and so on. Some places charge you 3%, some charge 4%, some charge 5%. You're going to charge me 4% or 5%, then I start playing hardball, and I tack on that money onto the run. Like if they posted a run for $12.50, if I can easily negotiate to $1,400, then then I ask about their quick pay program. Yes, it's 4%. Okay, well, we're going to renegotiate. I'm going to get another $50 out of them. Okay, and they say no, we're doing the 14. I said okay, fine. I've successfully negotiated that $50 more than once. I do it for $14.50 or I'm going on. Okay, they usually say okay, fine, we'll do the $14.50, and that covers the 4% fee. Now the 1.5%, 2%, 3%. Normal doing business. I agree, take the run $1,500. I'm not going to tack on another $30 just because you charge me 2 to 3%. Some of them I don't even participate in their quick pay, like I did a carrier packet today for a local company here in Chattanooga. They charge 5%, and their quick pay was 10 days. Or you can do a paper check for 30 days. I chose to do the paper check. So when I haul for that company, I just got to know that it's going to take me 30 days to get paid for that load. So I got to survive in the meantime. So that's the benefit of having capital set aside for operating costs. You can't. And so if you got operating capital set aside, you can do away without the factoring companies. And I can explain the factoring companies in another video, not this one. So this is getting to be a little long. That's why I made that video of the Chrome. Thought I could add some footage in there. We may or may not include it. So that's where we are with the owner authority. This is now February the 10th, and in 2 to 3 days I will be 2 months old, so it gets easier. You ask why will it get easier? Well, as a new entrant, I'm brand new to trucking. There's certain companies you can't haul for, and the older I get, the more I can haul, the broader my freight base becomes. Like XPO, I can't haul. I think they're 6 months. BNSF, 6 months probably. So you got all these different brokerages out there in the world. There's thousands of brokers, just like you got millions of trucking companies. There's thousands of brokers, so everybody has their own requirements. Landstar, 0. Day 1, you 2 hours old, you can become approved Landstar. Landstar takes anybody. So anyway, so just go over some numbers for you. The differences in being leased to Landstar versus running my own authority. Wrote down some numbers, and I got a little slideshow presentation for you that I will put at the end of this. So January of 2017, I did a gross revenue of $14,284.57. Now this is leased to Landstar, and that was a total of 10,363 miles. Okay. In January of 2018, my gross revenue was $13,762, and the total mileage was 7,438. Now, just to recap that for you, the difference is in mileage. On my own authority, I ran 2,925 miles less than I did January of 2017 as being leased to Landstar. The difference in revenue was $522 less. So 3,000 miles for $522 less. So in my opinion, this is just my opinion, that I run a lot less miles and made almost the same money under my own authority versus being leased to a carrier, because I keep 100% of the money, or 98%, depends on the. So in my opinion, it's a no-brainer, right? Like right now, my back office paperwork is done. It's just kicked back and on Easy Street now. I think my next thing is 2290 taxes I got to do. 2290 taxes is your heavy haul tax. It's just a matter of I get online, file it online, pay the $580 or whatever it is. Don't quote that number, but it's in that ballpark. I just did my annual report for my LLC. That's a $300 filing. It's not due till April, so I already got that done. So throughout the year, you got these different things to do. You got your quarterly taxes to file. There's not anything to it. You got your quarterly IFTA taxes to do. So once you do the initial startup packet for your own authority, after that, it's pretty simple, straightforward. Anyone can do it, you know. So I can run 3,000 miles less, make the same money, and kick back, you know. So that's all I can give you is that 1 month history, because that's all I got, you know, for numbers comparison. So, and like I said, now that is running south, being a snowbird. So you can. I hadn't always been a snowbird. That's why I went and got my own authority, so I could afford to run the snowbird and make less revenue per mile. Call me a hobby trucker if you want, because that's what I am. Okay, I'm not here to be rich and fat and run up in Illinois and Michigan and play in the snow and you know, not only that is that you guys see all these wrecks going on, so it's a whole lot higher risk. You know, if I wanted to go up there and make $3 a mile versus standing here making $2 a mile, well, I get up there for $3 a mile and I wreck the truck and lose it all. What did I accomplish? So you got to take the good with the bad. You know, I'm down here doing steady, and of course I'm home a week at a time here lately. But as you've seen, we're making the same money. So we're as Charlie Sheen says, winning. Anyway, so there's that ramblings, and I think that's about it on the own authority business. There's not really much more to it. Like I said, the back office filings are done. Now it's on Easy Street. Just kick back and relax, you know. I don't know what else to tell you. Everybody wants to talk about insurance. I don't know. I don't know what we covered in that. My insurance is through Berkshire Hathaway. My insurance initial cost was $15,000 for the year. $15,000 for the year is everything. Okay, that's my replacement cost. Everybody's replacement cost will be different. I got a high dollar rig, in case you hadn't noticed. So insurance replacement cost is a little higher. New insurance is pricey. I got friends been on authority for 5, 6, 7 years, and they're running for $5,000 a year. So it will come down as time goes along. So just shop around and get your insurance. Oh, and that $15,000 is only $400 more than I was actually paying originally anyway. So it's $400. One load more than makes up for that. There's that ramblings. We will catch you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, so like I said, here are the numbers for January of 2017. Total mileage is right here, 10,363. There's the average pay per loaded mile, $1.53. That seems, I think that's the total what I cleared. Okay, that's not what. That's how much I kept after all the expenses, whatnot. And then you can see where we ran, you know, Clinton, Tennessee, Charleston, South Carolina, to Illinois, and then Illinois to Texas, Texas to Louisiana, Mississippi to Nashville, Franklin to Bessemer, Chattanooga to Bishop, Laredo to Summerville, Summerville to West Helena, Arkansas, and Arkansas to Bunkie, Louisiana. And there's probably another run or two below that, but that gets you the gist of that. So that is, if you guys want to write that down, see total pay, $14,284 dollars divided by 10,363 miles. Now, if we do 2018 numbers, so here's January of 2018. Even though I just told you all these numbers, I want you to see them for yourself. All right, January 31st. Okay, revenue by date. Oh, okay. So here we are. Our total miles was 7,438. That's loaded 6846 and empty 592. That gives us a total pay of $13,762.09. Average pay per loaded miles is 201. Now again, this is after expenses. So this is my own authority. What I just showed you was last year numbers, which was leased to Landstar. So in case you didn't write all that down, I'll tell you one more time. It's a difference of 2,925 miles less ran in 2018 than 2017, with a difference of $522 less in revenue. So 3,000 miles with a sacrifice of $522. So those guys that say it's not worth it, well, you make your own opinion of that. So okay, there is that.